Meow.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops
Hello,
to make this
Qatar.
a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
It's a pretty loose pass. That has been slung wide. And here's Eto'o. Neymar. Eto'o. He's dealt with that really well. Cannavaro completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning.
And the finish! In he goes again. He's delivered all right.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Just the goalkeeper's... He's had a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to... Can he finish? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Chance for a shot! And that should get the job done. Qatar have the chance to go the other way. And this is Eto'o. He could be in here. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Batistuta! Oh, that's a waste.
Batistuta clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Cannavaro. Batistuta was in no mood for any of that. Strong running down that left flank. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here. Not at shapes to shoot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Internacional certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter.
And Messi! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Internacional really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Conte. Now he's off and running. And it's Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Cruyff. Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's a good-looking ball. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. Conte. And the shot! That is some save from Khan! And he's gone backward here. That's a sharp pass. Hernus. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And it's Serginho.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Hernus going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he skips past his man. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Iniesta, out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a throw-in. Conte. Zico. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Iniesta. And this is Batistuta. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Thank you very much.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Internacional, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So off we go once more. Vieira. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. In with the challenge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Eto'o. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Zico. And it's Conte. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Eto'o. Oh, some tackle that. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Conte. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Zico. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Really well taken goal.
Bro, why full celebration, you fucking piece of shit? Now I will play serious and give you 10 goals, you fucking piece of shit.
And while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 7, Rafael
So
Leao.
is this the start of a comeback?
Rafael Leao.
Ernest. He is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Iniesta. Zico. Played out to the left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 60 minutes played. Vieira. And he's worked it through. Aviati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta. Xavi Alonso. Now Ernest. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! Iniesta. Now it's Batistuta. That has been cut short. And it's Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Real chance! It's in! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration,
Number 10.
voila.
So now the difference is 3. Messi. Vieira. And here's Eto'o. Messi. Incoming delivery. That is a brilliant interception. Has a look up and drives it forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Now it's Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball. Tries a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, shooting chance! Hoisted in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Serginho has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Rijkaard. Zico, who's set up 1 goal so far. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Adams. Iniesta. And it's Conte. Zico. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta powering forward here. Decent chance! Hernes. 2 minutes to be added on. Iniesta. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Internacional really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Reminder today that
Eto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Beckham does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now he's got space here. And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Conte. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's a good, real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Internacional have the chance to go the other way. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Goal! International! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Eto'o is on his own. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. And the counter is on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. Spread neatly. Thuram. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Messi. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. They've played it short. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he's heaved it away. And it's Vieira. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Ah, he's given it away. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Internacional are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Vieira. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Neymar. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Bergomi. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Bellingham. Beckham. Looking to play him in. Aims beyond the... Goes for a shot! He scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Eto'o. Ernest. And this is Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram. Vieira. Now Ernest. Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Quick reminder today.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And that's the second half started. Hermes. And here's Messi. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Internacional get themselves into the lead. Chance for a shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Internacional grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham gets it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram makes the interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Eto'o gets through on his own. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Internacional have themselves a chance from the spot. Casillas, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It is a corner. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Internacional with the corner, there first. Messi plays it short. Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard clears it away.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Internacional leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Eto'o. Xabi Alonso. Alonso! Xabi Alonso going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, really good feet. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best. Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter.
And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Internacional have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Great chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
And Messi! That is some save from Khan. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but Messi!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Eto'o, that's a real chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! And they're at it again! And that's it! And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening.
Gdje zbaraja šta ima?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these
A
two
je,
sides get ready
kakav
to
mester be,
unfold.
šta je to?
This is football at its finest.
Evo, igra malo.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Za sad da, sad kad si ti došao gubim sigurno.
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Hernus is onto this. Chance for a shot!
A ne moraš, vidiš da i ti kad si tu i to mi pomaže bukvalno sve. Nezaustavljiv sam.
For precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Bravo Kiki, jebem te usta.
Fantastic from Ronaldo!
Au, brate, spava su na folu iz 2011. Koji kurac.
That is remarkable! All square!
Ko me kritikuje?
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
Ko kaže?
Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it, and then opting for a lovely little lob.
A može da ga sisi.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Thuram cuts it out. Hernes. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Neymar.
Zašto jedan govna?
And he's intervened well there. And here's Eto'o. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And he welcomes it in. And the counter is on.
O jebote!
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Eto'o.
Kako ovo nije faul?
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Bože!
Oh, smashing!
Mandaj.
Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Hernes really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vitinha. Dembele. He's through here. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hernes. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Hernes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot. It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Stood up well to him there. Hernes. And it's Neymar. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! That is good strength. That has not gone well. That pass isn't the best. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're underway again.
Internacional really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too...
Shot a goal! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eto'o has got himself a free kick. Bellingham is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great ball. Decent chance! Oh, crisper! And the finish! Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha, he's found a way through. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ernest. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Nice control.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ernest. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's gone loose. He's tried one! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And it's played into the middle. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Knocks it into space. Dembele, nicely intercepted. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 21. Il numero 18.
And it's Totti. Tries a measured ball.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Rummenigge. Can he finish?
Fa la curtimani andò a seguire.
International! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Internacional get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Martinez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job.
There could be trouble here. Rijkaard. Totti. Cantona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Vieira. Saka. Vitinha. Rummenigge. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van der Ven clears. And it's Totti. That's Guti. Well, that is one way to stop him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
De Jong is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Calafiori, and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And he's there to clear it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Martinez purring through the gears. De Jong concedes a free kick for that. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's not got that quite right. And the referee brings it to a close. Internacional have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Enjoy.
Ova bila gusto, iskreno. To da, po njih se ne gleda u zube. Al Capello me mnogo muči, evo te, ne znam koji kurac. Ma izbagavam, brate. Uvijek prolaze drugovi kad je on tu.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
He's had a shot!
Mislim da igra u tvoj čini.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. Alonso knocks it into space. He is just caressing the ball. And the finish! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Jebote, znaš bolje trenere šta igraju od mene. Bukvalno ne znam za nijednog trenera šta igra.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Adams gets a foot in here. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Played into space out wide. Thuram cuts it out. Neymar is herring after that one.
Pretty robust defending.
Cruyff. That has been slung wide. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Azar. Roberto. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? The pressing's intense. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Now it's and a shot.
Treba Pringo kad neće da ispucam, jebao me konj.
Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has been cleared.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That looks a good ball through. And it's Eto'o! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Internacional are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important...
Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Eto'o. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rodri.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rijkaard. Quality ball. Now it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a very... Tries a shot!
Ja, ovo je sad već sprdnje.
Cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. João Cancelo. Bellingham. Now it's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Messi! And that is high.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ernest. And he's had a hit! A whisker away from making it 4.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Bellingham. Baggio takes control of it and he's on the move. And he cuts out the supply.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
He is through here. He's in a good position here. Eto! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Internacional really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Internacional, utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And here's Baggio, spread out to the left. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
No, that's been intercepted. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now that's well seen too. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Cannavaro. And it's with the keeper. Ball played for Nesta. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vieira. Hernes is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, shooting chance! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. And that could change the shoot! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Internacional are at the peak of their powers. As for their... It's Basho! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
They're still trying to make a game of this. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Internacional presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks... Eto! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, hang on. He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And he's done it again. He's got
Ne znam
his
ništa lik.
second.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Turan. And this is Eto. Threads one in. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Gledaj sad ovo ti je najveći bug od svih.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though.
A kad neće da izađu, a rade ovo, brate, ovo je užas, jebote, pa izađi, koji ti kurac.
Rodri. Rudiger. Kimmich. And it's Rodri. Adams. For João Cancelo.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Into a
acréscimo.
minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Big chance! And time is up.
Ajde.
Internacional, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Messi, a huge performance. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Oh, great header! Caught offside that time. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Eto'o, and it's been played through, and he was alert to it. Beckham wins the duel this time. Xavi Alonso. Pernis. Pele. Lizarazu. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. Neymar. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Milan. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o.
Might want to be careful there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Now it's Eto'o. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Internacional presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. Brilliant save from Buffon! No, he's missed it!
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And this is Xavi Alonso. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Milan with a free kick then.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Cannavaro going full tilt down the left. Played into space out wide. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Oh, what a chance! Goal! Internacional! And it's Internacional who take the lead. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Into shapes to shoot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckenbauer. Can he get it through? Ooh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! It's there! A goal and a really telling moment. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eto'o. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And it's half-time here. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Internacional are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5. Numero 23.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
Neymar. Rivaldo. Well, they've got it again. Khan sends that a long way. Tries to pass it through. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Internacional have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Milan are looking to go forward now. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now that's well seen too. And that's gone loose. Now there's a fine ball. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And now he has two. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Cannavaro. Now who's going to be first to this? Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Rivaldo. Eto'o. Rivaldo. He's being urged to strike. Chance! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 34.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per
Milan take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Picked out, decent chance! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Now it's Mbappe. Back into the middle. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
Face to face with the keeper. Rummenigge. Now the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he's there to make the challenge. He won't be happy with that one. Rivaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out.
Climbs up big! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Knocks it into space. Seedorf pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Owen, and he's got big chance! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
They've played it short.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti
Rivaldo.
di recupero.
Lovely bit of skill. Owen. And here's the chance to counter. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, robust challenge. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Internacional looking to pass their way through. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adriano. Rivaldo. And time is up. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan e Internazionale.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. Internazionale have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Is there any support? And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And here's Eto'o. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's been taken short. Great chance! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Internazionale are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Villa.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Shevchenko. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Costa Curta tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Oh, it's come loose. Pullet plays it in. Cannavaro with the clearance. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well played. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Hernes. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hernes! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi plays it short. Chooses to go back. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Shevchenko. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. And it's Neymar. Pirlo. Now it's Villa. He's beaten the last man. That is a great pick out. Vieira. Now it's Eto'o.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for a runner. Maldini cuts out the pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira. Hernes. Now it's Neymar. That is lovely. Aldair defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A nice sequence of passes this. And a chance! Danger averted for now. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tries a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Cannavaro. And it's been played through. And Shevchenko! And it's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
And it's made its way to him. Aldair promptly onto that, and that is that. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Eto'o. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Internacional head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Now it's Pirlo. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to play it through. Rui Costa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rui Costa is offering a wry smile there.
Vieira. And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! Costa Curta. And the counter is on. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now this could be a chance. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hernes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Neymar! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Internacional go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Pirlo threads one in. Ronaldinho purring. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he cuts out the supply. Great ball if he can get there. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cantona. It's shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Internacional blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mackay. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Internacional have their 3rd corner. And here's Vieira. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. This looks promising. And that could set him on his way. Closing in on... He's had a shot! Milan have their 2nd corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. And he's away. Can he finish? He's kicked it out just.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
So their 4th corner of the game. Xabi Alonso goes short. Opts to play it back. Oh, really good feet. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. There's the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Owen, face to face with the keeper. Goes for a shot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defence...
And we're done. Internacional pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Has a shot! Oh, that's majestic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
PSV finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira puts his foot on the gas. And here's Neymar. No way through. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o! Oh, nearly. Now it's Eto'o. That's a nicely shaped ball. Internacional leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Eto'o. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. And here's Eto'o. Hoeneß. He's going for goal! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Vieira receives it in a good position here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's found a way through. That is good strength. Oh, sweet feet. In by Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Hoeneß. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hoeneß, given the lift of his goal. Hoeneß. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate. Goes for goal! Oh, what has happened here? Sticks it away! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Vieira. It's a searching pass, and this is Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And the shot! He scores! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Serginho. And it's Pedri. Great work on the overlap. He's having a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Yeah.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now Hoeneß. And he's got the beating of his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's Eto'o! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi with the short one. That has not gone well. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Internacional are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Xabi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. Can he get it through? And here's Messi. Messi goes steaming forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top. Hoeneß! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
He's through here. And this is Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Floated through. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. And the second half is off to a flyer. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last.
Hoeneß! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Nesta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Right, Shevchenko. Hernes. And here's Eto'o. Marquinhos proves too strong. Hernes driving forwards. He's played it long. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that's an excellent interception. Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely aimed pass. Serginho. Pedri. And this is Neymar. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Messi. He's got away. Here it is. Big header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Eto'o. Messi. He's found a way past. The ball goes in. Neymar. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. And he's managed to get free. Goes down, but nothing given. Internacional needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the foul.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Pedri has been sent off. Just a... Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard. Oh, well measured. Ibrahimovic. Cruyff. Gets his head on it!
Yes, sir.
With style. Satisfyingly
Ovo je
simple.
zadnje, ja
There's
mislim.
almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
4 added minutes has been
TSV
indicated.
grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, that's nice.
Ma da.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance, must be. And that
Ništa, čujemo se, vrati.
So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite...
Z. Što bivšeg? Šta je bilo? A pička, jebi ga, to je ta pička. Sad da mu pokažem jedan bug. Sad trenutno to što sam otkrio. A sad mogu i tebi da pokažem, sad ću dokačiti klip na YouTube.